Welcome back, everyone. It's FNUSA57 here. Today I am on Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, and I will be providing you a achievement guide for two achievements. Marksman, do a headshot from 500 meters using a scope of 10 times magnification, and long shot, kill an enemy from 500 meters distance. Long shot's relatively easy. It's not a rare achievement. Marksman is a rare achievement, and there's a couple different guides that I've seen on this. However, they all suggested using one of the weapons that you unlock later on, and that might be easier for you to do, especially something in a 338 Lapua. With the DARPA rounds, it's technically easier to do it, but I found that you can do it from this mission right here, which is the Flying Sparks mission, and I didn't want to wait till the end of the game to try and get these achievements. I wanted to get them as early as possible. So for this mission, I've selected that mission. It's relatively easy. The time of day that you do this is completely up to you. And I am going to be using just the basic XM 2015 sniper. Now, I do have a 10 times scope, just a plain old NATO 10 times scope on there. I could use the NATO variable scope, but I'm not 100% sure if that will work. So we're just going to use the standard 10 times scope, suppressed, and of course have a bipod on it. So the spot that I found, and you can actually fast travel to it, it is going to be a little bit of a ride, but if I zoom in on the map, this mission takes place here at that train yard, and if you can get up into the rocks on the other side here, right around here, and get enough elevation, you have a pretty good 500 meters plus shot. So I have the fast travel point right here, which is what I'm going to go ahead and use. Grab a vehicle and go over there and try and get set up for their shot. Now what I noticed, since I'm still, just a little ways away, 900 meters, there's a spot up on the rocks that's exactly 500 meters to 510 meters, depending upon where the enemy is, away. And the neat thing about it is it's a pretty clean shot to where here at dusk, there's actually two enemies, and both of them are pretty much standing still. So it should be relatively easy. Now, I did this on another profile, and I was able to get both achievements on one attempt, but you can also just kill yourself with a grenade and respawn, or there are some landmines over there that you can run up the road and kill yourself with a mine and then just respawn. So this is going to be one of those things that you need to take your time with a minute, and I do like to get up a nice high elevation if at all possible. I wasn't able to get up on top of those rocks. I was only able to get up on top of these rocks. But I can show you from here before we back off. I already have the targets outside the gate tagged because I tagged them with my drone, but the two targets that you're looking for are going to be those guys right there at the campfire. And they pretty much just stand there. So this would be a lot easier with a higher magnification scope, and if I could just sit here on this rock. But that's only 460 meters. So you can't sit there on that rock. You actually have to move back a bit, and this tree or bush here is in the way just a touch. Now, what would be perfect is if you could take a shot from up on that rock. Perfect elevation, perfect angle, but you can't. I have not been able to find a way up there. So what I did is I came over here, and you're just far enough away. You have to move back a bit, And it is easier to do on a lower difficulty, so you get that little aim assist thing, but you can look, it's 500 meters. It's like 500 meters on the dot. So what you might want to do, back off. If you have the DARPA rounds, using the DARPA rounds would be ideal. And I just slid down. That's the only problem. I'm going to use the bipod on this to make it a little bit easier, and then adjust the dope on this optic. That's the only thing that I don't like about this shot location, is you're going to have to be right on the edge of this rock. Literally right on the edge. So sometimes getting positioned for it, you'll end up sliding off. Just double check that you have at least 500 meters to your target, and then go ahead and try and get ready. And you'll have to move over, like I said, to the very edge of the rock if you want to use the bipod to fire from a supported position. And then back up a little bit. Make sure, very important, make sure that you have that 500 meter shot. And sometimes you have to wait for the wind because of that tree branch or their conversation. So we're going to go ahead and max the scope out here. It's a fixed 10 times optic. The max you can max it out at is 400 meters, which is why I guess they made the achievement the way that it is, because they don't want you to be able to get it easily. So you're still going to have drop on the weapon. I'm going to make sure my breath is full and the guy is standing still, and then basically just wait for your perfect timing. The guy in black is going to be the one that I'm shooting at, because normally he is the one that stands still, but you got to watch out for that tree. As you can see, the tree is a bit annoying. There you go. That's actually a double kill. And there's the achievement long shot. Killed an enemy from 500 meters. And there is the achievement marksman. Done a headshot, 500 meters, 10 times scope. So all that setup took a minute to do, but definitely, absolutely was worth it. And you can get to this mission very easily. Doesn't take very long to get here, and there's 2 achievements that you can pull off with just a little bit of time and patience. If you're playing this game, you should have patience though. So hopefully you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, make sure you smash the like button, and of course share the video with a friend. Also, well, subscribing for more content doesn't hurt either. So until next time, stay frosty.